Welcome to the BFME2, the Rise of the Witch King, this time on the map North Mirkwood. In our video commentary between good and evil, we have Men of the West versus Ingmar. 2 mills, Hall of the Kingsmen into the mill number 3, and we see 2 farms, barracks into the farm number 3. So this might be the opening actually, guys, you want to always do in your games. 2 resource buildings into the production building, into the 3rd resource building. I think you can't mess it up when you open like this, okay? So, Ingmar, a very unique faction which introduces the Rise of the Witch King. In the additional faction it is compared to BFME2, which doesn't exist there, you know? All of the Kingsmen number 2. Soldiers versus Trollmaster. Into the Gundabad Orcs. Okay, archer range coming up for the men after the barracks. And the Gundabad Orcs are leading forward. They will lose the 1v1 situation against soldiers though, keep that in mind. But again, the Ingmar faction is kind of similar to the Mordor or to the Goblin faction, which is a bit more spammy, you know. And for that reason, it should never be a 1v1. Let's go. Okay, he's building a wall up to deny opponent from, you know, turtling or from clumping. Oh, it's gonna be still ticking down. That's very unfortunate. Quite low, but Trollmaster will be killed right after. I think it's a good start for Ingmar. You know, destroying your early resource building will kind of cut you down a bit, and it will, you know, slow you down. Archers, 2 soldiers, and pikemen. And we have bunch of Trollmaster, and they will turn this time into the extrovert, pikemen, and orcs. So that's the strength of the Ingmar faction, that you can do this with your Trollmaster. You can turn them into 4 possible units: extroverts, Gundabad warriors, which are the swordmen, the Rudar spearmen, which are the pikemen, of course. And also when you have the troll and wolf, then you can also turn them into the wolf riders, which are like cavalry. All of them are not going to be very strong, but the diversity is still there. Kind of gives you so much space and possibilities in the early game. Okay, this is a war player which will be taken down. We have rallying call available for men and war chant available for Ingmar. There comes the rallying call. Draw your swords! Okay, so the creep was taken, actually, the money was taken by the man player. That's pretty good. And we will get to see eventually more and more Trollmaster. No level 2 yet. Level 2 will give you the option to recruit the Black Nomonorians, which are the elite swordmen of the Ingmar faction. But for now, the man player is being outnumbered. That's why he's choosing to disengage. You can win this. He has archer range, still level 1. Might go for level 2 later on, you know, to recruit some of the rangers. But for now, he needs to increase his command points a bit. That's why farms or any resource building is super important in this game. Even more so than BFME1, because each of them will give you more command points. 50 at level 1, 75 at level 2, and 100 at level 3. Okay, I mean, that's a beautiful map, by the way. Mirkwood map, so basically lots of forest. It's good for evil faction. You can build lumber mills there. And not every evil faction can build lumber mill. For example, you know, Ingmar can't. But, you know, Mordor can. Isengard can. They are camping around this location a bit. And we have in total 600 command points available for men. And his opponent has 500 command points available. But he will get the chance now to clump to this mill. And with the swordman, the archer is just there to protect the soldier. And this mill is going to be taken down. Good micro there with the pikeman just in time. Want to protect the archers. You see the positioning is very important, but still a great trample off. We see from the Ingmar player Solas in this situation. And heal has to be used now to kind of regenerate one of the dead units from the battalion, I mean. And the army is still around, and they will get now the chance to clump against this mill, which is, you know, pretty new. So losing this will mean you will lose almost the entire investment of the money. Beautiful trample, kind of greedy there into the pikeman, but it's working out. and he will be able to save the mill, which is super important, like mentioned before, giving you money obviously, and also command points. 500 command points, 9 power points in total for the Engma player Solas, and his opponent Irby has 650 command points in total, so he has a bit more farms upon the field, but it doesn't really mean too much. Going for the stable as the production building number 3, which will give you the option to recruit knights from a stable level 1. Later on you can go for level 2 and level 3 to recruit the Rohirrim warriors or the knights of Dol Amroth. Almost 3 power points he went for the heal, keep it in mind, and Engma player didn't go for the secondary or the third 5 power point choice, which would be Felwyn for example, or the Snowbind. He's going for the 10, which might be the Orc special summon, you know. 10 power points in total. Like the Monorians, and he's going for the White summon, which is pretty powerful. He's going to be using it immediately. Now you get to summon 4 Whites, which are super dangerous, by the way. Super nutty units. They are super hard to kill with their passive. Watch this. When they hit, I couldn't show you because he got bursted. So that's the only way you can deal with them. You want to burst them. You want to kill them in a second. Otherwise, you will heal up a lot. And oh my god, this game is so loud now. Holy. This mill is going to be taken down. Yes, sir. It's good for men. And in the meantime, some sort of counter-attack happening. Beautiful trample into the Gondor archers with the Wolf Riders. Very well done. 5 power points in total already after the White summon. The Whites have a very long time actually. They stay there for, you know, kind of 90 seconds. That's kind of nutty. But the cooldowns are super high though. 6 minutes cooldown. Pretty high. Like the Monorians, and he's also giving them the Death Mask, which is like upgrade. You can make them stronger. I mean, you know, basically you are making them stronger by making the enemy units weaker. Because debuff is kind of like a buff too, you know. The buff makes you deal more damage, and debuff makes you still deal more damage because you reduce enemy armor. So it's pretty much the same situation. Man player has almost 8 power points in the bank. He's up to 825 command points in total. The RB, Man of the West player. That's pretty nutty. That's pretty good. And it's gonna be a big fight in the middle of the map. North Mirkwood. There comes the Warchan advantage from the Engma player. 9 power points. The power points are going up. But the Black Monorians are going ham. Trample, but they are super tanky units. They don't die to 1 trample. Look, this 1 trample is dealing like what, 20%, maybe 15% of their HP. So you need to trample them at bare minimum 5 to 6 times, but you can kill the backline quite easily. Beautiful trample into the extrovers. Very well done by the Man of the West player Irby. And he's up to 12 power points after the fight, and he was still able to win this. Archers still demolishing obviously Swordmen, which are their biggest weakness. And losing this kind of hurts you a lot because they cost each 450 plus 150 you need to invest for the Death Mask, so they cost you 600. But there comes the elite cavalry. The snow trolls are coming in handy here for the Engma player, knowing that there are no pikemen to be afraid of, and they will now be able to clean up the Gondor archers from the field without any problems or difficulties. The Black Monorian kind of doing a good job over there, destroying farms left and right, and even though the man player is up to 850 command points, but he has not that many units up on the field as we are talking, so going for stacked up for the knights, 35 seconds recruit time, pretty long, and he's going also for the level 2 archer range for 30 seconds recruit time of the rangers. I'm wondering what his choice is going to be. It might be obviously Tom Bombadillo. You can go for the Lone Tower summon too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe you need to pick the rebuild for this. I can't tell for certain. I think Lone Tower could be also a great choice with the Ranger combination. And Untamed Allegiance has been used, boys. Untamed Allegiance has been changed, which is a change I really like to see. Now you can actually control the layer even when it's broken. It will kind of leave a rubble on the field, just like the Goblin faction when you destroy the structures, and you can cast it on the rubble, which will never be destroyed. So it's useful now throughout the entire game, which I believe is a very great change they did to the Untamed Allegiance, which makes it kind of useful now, and we will hopefully be able to see that more often. And it looks like he's taking up some trolls. He has now 3 trolls in total on the field, lots of monsters, which knights can't really fight against, but rangers can, you know. And knowing that, the trolls have to be careful. They need to eventually disengage. The trolls also kind of cheap, 400 only. There comes Riding Cole. He needs to commit to this. He's gonna be sandwiched though from behind and from the front. Trolls are a mean one. They need to be dealt with first because they knock you down on the ground. But Tom Bombadil is gonna be summoned, and the protector of the forest, Tom Bombadil, is here to save the day. But the trolls are way too fast for Tom Riddle, Tom Bombadil, you know, maybe one of these, maybe Tom Riddle kind of went to the wrong universe or something, I don't know. 9 power points, and he's also pressuring from the middle, which I really like to see a lot. 2.4k for Ingmar. I think he's cooking something. Maybe it might be Rogash, the king of trolls, the troll of the north, on the map North Mirkwood, which kind of would make lots of sense, you know. 11 power points in total, and 8. But that's a very important level 2. The trolls with their shoulders taking it down. It means minus 75 command points in the bank for men. And he has not that many tower guards or rangers, and even if he does, trolls are just way too fast. And if you clamp up like this, 3 of them, look at the damage, is kind of nutty. He needs to use rebuild on this one. He's gonna use it. Trolls need to be careful now, and 2 of them will, but he was able to take it down. All trolls will die in exchange though. It's hard to tell if it's worth or not, but he's dropping the command points from the man quite low now. It's gonna drop down to 600 as the level 2 farm is going to be destroyed. In the meantime, he was fine. That's what I was talking about, by the way. You see the rubble? And the untamed regions can still be casted on this one, even later on. I mean, that was the best possible change they could do to make this ability useful throughout the entire game, because each map, and every single map actually, has some creeps to offer. Most of the time, it's either wargs or trolls, but some of them have even wides. Only rare or few of them have the fire drakes, which kind of makes sense, because fire drakes controlling them would kind of be super imbalanced when you think about this, you know. Super busted unit. How can you deal with this? You have Eowyn and the Knights of Gondor pressuring. It's a level 3 mill over there. He has actually in total 2 level 3 mills. One of them also gonna hit level 3 very, very soon. For that reason, he's up to 700. And also Blight has been unlocked, which also has been changed. There is so much stuff we can talk about. This actually, I'm quite excited about the new version of the patch 2.2. The Blight will, you know, units in the affected area receive several poison damage over time. Poison enemies spread their poison to other nearby units, halves the production of any structure within the area of effect. So that means even if you use it offensively in a fight, you can affect both the enemy army and also the enemy structures, which kind of makes it kind of nutty when you think about this, you know. So he's gonna be capturing this one now, but he's committing big time. Oh boy, oh son. You love to see the king, the Witch King of Ingmar. No man can kill him. Blight has been used defensively, and Manplayer was forced to disengage, but even now they are still poisoned. There was a Hobbit special summon, by the way, from the spellbook, but Hobbits are poisoned, and oh my god, they are kind of dying over there. Look at this poison, it's kind of coming in clutch. The Blight obviously a 15, I don't know, is it a 15, I don't know. Troll is going to be taken down here from the Ingmar player. He was controlling this rubble over there. But the Witch King, I need you to understand, Witch King is super tanky. Even if he kind of accidentally rides into some tower guards, he won't die, bro. He has 6,300 HP. Just to understand how tanky he is. And by the way, he's only level 2. Now let's take a look into Eowyn. Eowyn is level 5, okay, 6,300 HP. This man over there has 2,880 with level 5. Each level gives you more HP too. Go for it. When you see Witch King, you need to go for Eowyn. Eowyn can smite, but she's gonna smite the Trollmaster. Only... what? Oh my god, the Witch King is going to be a painful experience to be dealt with. You need lots of tower guards, that's the only possible way we can kill him. Maybe Eowyn can also chunk him a little bit, but we have seen it in the past, the chunk from Eowyn is not the greatest. You need, like, it deals decent damage, but it's not like super effective, which he needs to be scared of, you know. It's like 10%, maybe 15. So you need around about 6 spears to kill him from 100 to 0. Now we get elite units upon the field, Black Numenorians, and also potentially Dark Rangers from the level 3 Hall of the Kingsmen, which are the elite archers from the Ingmar faction. The wolf packs are taking care. You see, that's what I was talking about. Witch King is kind of tanking the tower guards, but as he's so tanky and he has so much HP, it's super difficult to kill him, to burst him. You can never burst him, like. And he has also like a crazy splash damage. So one of the best investments you can actually get for the ultimate tier 1 hero, you know, or tier 5 hero, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, spear kind of tickling him only, you know, not doing too much. Tom Bombadil maybe can knock him down. Rebuild has been used on this level 1 farm, which is kind of questionable if you ask me. Rolling Call is going to be used, but he can just disengage, and that's exactly what he's about to do. The Fire Arrows purchased on the Rangers, that's going to be a bit more damage boost against Snow Trolls. Snow Trolls are weak against fire. And also structures, look at the damage against regular units too, kind of nutty. But there comes the White Summon, now you need to disengage there, my friend. Ooh, too many summons, 14 power points against 10. Yeah, you see the Whites can't be dealt with like easily. He needs to go now to the well. In the meantime, he's going for a counterattack. But the ranges are being exposed. It's a, you know, kind of unfortunate micro from the Man of the West faction player. Kind of leaving his ranges for an open trample situation. Black Numenorians are also super beefy. What's so scary about this Whites though is their duration, dude. You see the healing when they hit you? It's like, they're tanking it also quite hard. Look, he's tanking it. Boom. You see you see what I'm talking about? Boom. Now everything is shooting, obviously a level 3 blacksmith too. We hear some crying going over there. Some Bombardier has been summoned against the Snow Trolls, but the Witch King shall remain. Still full HP. Super strong. I think Eowyn died or something. I heard Eowyn and also Eowyn cry, and I don't see them on the field anymore. Angmar has 20 power points in total, by the way. And the Black Numenorians kind of taking lots of time to be killed. Also by Rangers with Fire Arrows. Man faction is kind of lacking leadership, which you can always change by just simply recruiting Theoden King. Or you can go for Faramir, which by the way, who also by the way can be great against Angmar Witch King. Because of the Warning Arrow, it will slow you down a bit. 21 power point in the bank. 725 against 715 power points, which he didn't use yet. Black Numenorians are coming with the Spearman. Spearman is kind of, I don't know about, he has stable level 2, okay, that's why, okay. Because of his potential Rohirrim warriors. I like the combination of the Witch King plus the Snow Trolls, you know, look kind of juice. The level 2 farm sneaking there will be insta demolished to deny power points. And he's gonna go for the Cloud Break stun, which unfortunately can't stun Witch King. Witch King will not be affected by the Cloud Break, he's immune to that, every hero is. Again, oh my god, what are these Rangers doing on the Suicide Squad? Will he use it though? We have Karsh also up on the field as the second hero for the Angmar. And no heroes so far from the Angmar faction, from the Man of the West faction though. Only heroes we see are from the Shire. Frodo Baggins, Samwise Gamgee, you know what I'm saying? Meriadoc, Brainy Bog, and of course, Peregrine Took. The level 2 farm is going down, minus 75 command points, boom. Cloud Break is gonna be finally used, he's committing now. Cloud Break stun for 15 seconds, quite effective. The fire, as mentioned before, super effective against Snow Trolls. And Witch King was evil, obviously. Oh, also trolls are getting turned into stone. I like this actually. These features are missing in BFME 1. But he's not gonna be stoned forever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A little bit help here, boys. Eowyn has been revived. I would like to see the damage from the smite against the ruler of Angmar. We have also the third hero and fourth hero. So every hero beside Rogash has been recruited. Angmar has 5 heroes. We see 4 of them. Karsh, Morgomir, Voldor, and of course the Witch King. We might also see, you know, the troll leader later on. Ooh, do they have Forge Blades? Yes, they have Forge Blades. Now they are hurting with the Forge Blades. Oh, Eowyn is screaming, I am no man, and finishing off the Witch King. Dude, that's big. That's a big fight to take here for man. That's a very great fight. He was getting also so many power points. And the wolf is available, boys. The shaman. You know, sorry. Summon Sheet Wolf. Try again, Shanks. Okay, Summon Sheet Wolf is available, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Morgomir is running it down a little bit. Grandma. Yes. Why you have such a big mouth? That's what you get, girl. That's what you get, girl, for killing the Witch King. I mean, this is so... this is so stupid, actually. Go! Why are some buildings always grayed out like this? I never understood that. You see that? Some of them are so grayed out. Why? Can you tell me in the comment section down below actually? Oh, rebuild. Joke's on you. How much time does this wolf actually have? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Kind of crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. I think low-key you could kill him with the fire arrows. Again, very vulnerable against fire. It's Ice Wolf, obviously, you know. The cold attack is what hurts. Ooh. Looks like build is back on the menu, boys. And this hurts. It's a level 3 structure too, quite tanky, but not tanky enough. When he uses this ability, by the way, the Devour, he will get also a damage boost, like crazy, 50% more damage, which inflects everything. I believe also it works on his ability. But the Wolf Summon didn't really achieve way too much for Angmar. And it has a super long cooldown too. It has 12 minutes cooldown, boys. 12 minutes. That's very long, you know? Very long. So the chances that you can use it more than once is super low. Blight has been used for defense. Rogash, the only final missing hero, is also back on the menu, boys. Or not back on the menu because he wasn't there yet. Is finally on the menu, boys. That's what we can call. Tom Bombadil is here. Oh, the troll is getting chunked by the tower guards though. He's gonna be safe. Also quite tanky, dude. Every Angmar hero, I mean not every, Waldor isn't, Morgomir and Karsh also aren't, but these two of the Angmar heroes, Witch King and also Rogash, are super beef. 825, but if you can take down this level 3 lumber mills, not lumber mills, the regular mills, it will kind of slow you down a lot. Beautiful charge here with the charge attack. Also here, beautiful charge. No snowbind, and it will be taken down. He's gonna land the arrow, the long shot. It kind of does nothing. Eowyn against. Oh. I mean, Eowyn is like, I'm out. I don't want to fight you, Witch King. Because without Mary, it's... Oh, you're going nowhere, girl. Turn into a white and fight for me, girl. I mean, Witch King took his revenge from the films. We can safely say that. Didn't he? I think he did. I think he did, boys. 10 power points, 20. But man is losing momentum, he's losing space, he's losing map, he's losing heroes, he's losing literally everything. And Karsh also doing a phenomenal job with the Chill Soul. That's actually kind of crazy. It's like perma damage over time and he's just around you. So you have to focus him down. Because besides taking damage over time, you're also slowed. You can't get away from him. You know? 33% slow is kind of nutty. It's like a third of your speed you lose when this guy is just around you. It's like Haki or something, you know what I mean? Like Conqueror's Haki. I thought that's only existing in One Piece, but clearly not. Witch King super dangerous now with the Morgul Corruption. That Red Wrath, which is like the strongest form of debuff. You lose a third of your damage, a third of your armor. And then here's also the Screech. And then the Hour of Witch King with level 8. Rogash is coming too. Who now? It's the strength. Cloudbreak can't affect the heroes, and I think the heroes are the real troublemakers. And it looks like they are not stunned though. You know why they're not stunned? It's because of this dude over there, which is the Will of the Undead. Grants all nearby allies resistance to fear and terror. So when he's around you, you are not afraid. There comes the giant summon. Michael Jordan is here, boys. Kobe Bryant. And let the baseball begin. Ooh, and Irby doesn't want to wait until his fortress slowly falls, leaves the game, and Solas takes his W. Angmar must prevail. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. See you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Keep hitting like a truck, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace out, boys.